Do you know what's common with this, and this? So you are correct if you notice that all of these things have their own intellectual property. It is our nature as human beings to create things, and intellectual property or IP is the legal way we can protect these ideas. So in general term, intellectual property is any product of the human intellect that the law protects from unauthorized use by others. This then gives the creator an exclusive right over the use of his or her own creation for a certain period of time. So this is group 3, and in this video we are going to explain what is intellectual property law.
First, let us define what are intellectual properties. Intellectual properties refers to creations of the mind, such as inventions, literary and artistic works, designs and symbols, names and images used in commerce. Protected in law by, for example, patents, copyright and trademarks, which enable people to earn recognition or financial benefit from that they invent or create.
Intellectual property law. By striking the right balance between the interests of innovators and the wider public interest, the IP system aims to foster an environment in which creativity and innovation can flourish. Republic Act 8293, an act prescribing the Intellectual Property Coder and establishing the Intellectual Property Office, providing for its powers and functions, and for other purposes, otherwise known as the Intellectual Property Code of the Philippines. Republic Act 8293, Intellectual Property Code of the Philippines. State Policy Declaration. The state recognizes that an effective intellectual and industrial property system is vital to the development of domestic and creative activity, facilitates transfer of technology, attracts foreign investments, and ensures market access for our products.
And it shall protect and secure the exclusive rights of scientists, inventors, artists, and other gifted citizens to their intellectual property and creation, particularly when beneficial to the people for such period as provided in this Act. So the use of intellectual property bears a social function. To this end, the state shall promote the diffusion of knowledge and information for the promotion of national development and progress and the common good. So it also the policy of the state to streamline administrative procedure of registering patents, trademarks, and copyright, to liberalize the registration of the transfer of technology, and to enhance the enforcement of intellectual property rights in the Philippines.
Republic Act 8293, known as the Intellectual Property Code of the Philippines, effect on international conventions and on principle of reciprocity. Any person who is national or who is domiciled or has a real effective industrial establishment in a country which is a party to any convention, treaty, or agreement relating to intellectual property rights or the repression of unfair competition, to which the Philippines is also a party, or extends reciprocal rights to nationals of the Philippines by law, shall be entitled to benefits to the extent necessary to give effect to any provision of such convention, treaty, or reciprocal law, in addition to the rights to which any owner of an intellectual property right is otherwise entitled by this Act.
Parts of the law. Part 1. The Intellectual Property Law. Part 2. The Law of Patents. Part 3. The Law of Trademarks, Service Mark, and Trade Names. Part 4. The Law of Copyright. Part 5. Final Provisions. Republic Act 8293, an act prescribing the Intellectual Property Code and establishing the Intellectual Property Office, providing for its powers and functions, and for the other purpose, otherwise known as the Intellectual Property Code of the Philippines. The intellectual property rights under the Intellectual Property Code are as follows. Number 1. Copyrights and related rights. Number 2. Trademarks and service marks. Number 3. Geographic indications. And number 4. Industrial designs. Number 5. Patents. Number 6. Layout designs of integrated circuits. Number 7. Protection of undisclosed information. Government agencies. The agency of the government in charge of the implementation of the Intellectual Property Office is the place Bureau of Patents, Trademarks, and Technology Transfer, divided into 6 bureaus: Bureau of Patents, Bureau of Trademarks, Bureau of Legal Affairs, Documentation Information Technology Transfer Bureau, Management Information System and EDP Bureau, Administrative, Financial, and Personal Service Bureau.